Can he continue in a similar vein tonight as they fight it out for a place in the second round to face Justin Pipe, the number 16 seed, I should say, at this German Darts Masters? Dan Dawson in the commentary box and Rob Malarkey alongside me.
Yeah, really difficult one to call this. Kellett, as you say, in great form after that win over Michael Smith in the last 32 in Minehead earlier this month. Then went down 9-5 to the amateur Barry Lynn. So it was one extreme to another for Stuart Kellett. But there's plenty to state a case for him. Plenty of reasons to back him as well, but so too the same can be said for Kevin Painter, one of only 5 men to come through qualifying, UK qualifying for both Munich and Venray. Beat Jamie Caven 6-5 in the first round in Holland last month before a 6-4 defeat by Jelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, first leg, Stuart to throw first, game on!
And we said earlier that Painter could have a very, very good weekend. The reward here, as you say, a meeting against the number 16 seed Justin Pipe. Let's face it, a winnable encounter that for either player here.
58.
Well, look, Kevin said to me at the World Championship that he had to focus on these European Tour events. They're more important than ever, with qualification for the European Championship based solely upon them. And he has delivered, because he's qualified for all 4 of the first ones this year. So that is a very good start, Kev, and is a significant way towards qualifying for one of the big tournaments of the year.
Yeah. His best performance last year in Europe was in Mulheim, where he beat Alan Norris and Vincent van der Voort on his way to the 3rd round. And he's on his way to the opening leg here, against the throw perhaps. Kevin Painter laying down a very big fat marker, but Stuart Kellett looking to respond here in kind.
85.
Well, that'll do him. Down to a 2-darter, potentially 11-dart leg from the artist to break Kellett's throw. If Kellett can just get one treble, it gives him a chance. Needs to come down the board.
59.
Well,
Kevin, you require 96.
Huge ask, the 167. 96 less so, particularly if you fire your first dart in the treble. 20. And your next one in the double 18 completes the job. 11-dart leg. Very good stuff from the artist.
Game on.
Well, Kevin Painter with the perfect start here against Stuart Kellett. And it could get even better here. I saw Kevin Painter this morning at breakfast. I think he ate all his porridge, no doubt about it.
Oh. Very, very strong start. To be fair, this is what Jeffrey de Graaf did for a couple of legs, and then just went off the boil completely earlier on in his game against Darren Johnson. Still managed to come through that 6-4, but it looked like it was going to be... It looked like Darren Johnson was going to win it at one point.
Yeah. Painter with 4 perfect darts.
96.
Came close earlier on to a 9-dart finish. It's proved very elusive on the European Tour.
Yeah, 7 darts into it. Missed the treble 19, Darryl Gurney.
135.
But still hit a 10-darter to win his match with Dimitri van den Berg. And Kevin Painter is potentially going to do back-to-back 11-darters to start this one off.
And I don't care how good form Stuart Kellett's in.
28.
It's very difficult to live with anybody when they're playing darts like that.
Well, he's got to go for the 18s in bull. And it is going to be the bullseye he's looking at.
Wouldn't put it past him.
61.
Not to beat.
Stuart, you require 137.
That run in Mulheim ended by Michael Smith last year. Michael Smith went on to be the champion there. Nobody took more legs off Smith that
22.
weekend than Kevin Painter in a 6-4
Maybe you
defeat.
require 25.
Double 6.
19.
Kevin Painter, who's gone from potential back-to-back 11-dart legs to, well, he may only be 1-all here. It's a great dart.
58 remaining, so 18 would leave tops to break back straight away.
95. Kevin, you require 6.
Well, Painter, no margin for error here.
Game shot on the second leg. Heavy Painter, third leg Stewart.
And there wasn't.
I mentioned Stuart Kellett's
100.
pleasing run of form of late. There was that UK Open run, but qualifying for this, he only dropped 7 legs. Qualified for Gibraltar, the next European Tour event as well, and hit a 9-darter along the way.
And he beat Keegan Brown 6-0 in qualifying too.
Yeah, not bad.
Against the former world youth champion, since displaced by Max Hopp.
78.
He has had success on the European Tour. Go back to 2012. Stuart Kellett was in the final of one of these. Only beaten by John Hart. But beat Peter Wright, Colin Lloyd, Chizzy, Thornton, Andy Hamilton. Some scalps there. Good weekend. That was down in Minehead.
I was going to say, that's when the European Tour visited Somerset.
Yes.
140.
Making his first appearance in Europe, though, since Dusseldorf last year when he lost 6-2 to Mark Webster.
100.
I see they've repaired the map, by the way.
Yeah, Europe fell off earlier on.
Europe is now back intact.
Well, important dart that last one. It gets Kellett down to 46, so he should get 2 darts a double when he returns. Painter's not taking out the 161.
Both players looked at the floor there, incidentally.
91.
Has there been another mishap?
Stewart, you require 46.
Double 16 to get his first leg on the board.
14.
Well, maybe.
Kevin, you
The
require
door has
70.
been left slightly ajar here for Painter, more than slightly ajar. Potentially 2 darts away from stealing this one. Oh, and he's found the treble 18 as well. That leaves double 8s.
Game shot.
Beautifully done by Kevin Painter. That was a real steal. Kellett should have had that one in the bag.
Fourth leg, Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, something did drop on the floor there. It's just been retrieved by, I think it's a part of, is it a part of Spain that's fallen off?
Europe is held together with spit and blue tack.
I hope it wasn't Gibraltar that's fallen by the wayside there.
55.
So Painter, anyway, as Europe crumbles, leads 3-0.
Painter averaging about 105 in a minute.
That
won't do Kellett's average any harm, though. Already stolen the darts in this one. Kellett has got to do something to find his way back into it.
Now, this is doing his average the world of good, isn't it? Well, he might well find a break of throw here. He has a very, very nice cushion indeed. 207 minus those.
But he is looking for the perfect leg. He hit one in qualifying for the European Tour event in Gibraltar. Oh. He's 8 darts into it.
Well,
so
Painter's
close
laughing.
to perfection.
Unlucky. Yeah, nice shake of the hands there from Painter. He acknowledges it was a very, very good effort indeed. So close, but ultimately so far as well. Wow.
100. Stewart, you require 24.
Can he finish the job? Double 12. For the second 10-darter of the day.
It would have been frustrating had he taken a double 12 out the first time of asking, but he won't care about that as long as he gets over the line here. Still has work to do.
Game shot of
And he deserved that to some extent.
Stewart Kellett. Fifth leg, Stewart to throw first. Game on.
And he breaks back. Still needs to find another break.
Well, Darryl Gurney went 7 darts into a perfect 9-darter. Stuart Kellett has just gone 8 darts into it.
60.
Could we see a perfect leg by the end of tonight? By the end of the weekend? We've waited so long on the European Tour. For that.
140.
We've had it missed on the final dart repeatedly. We've had it missed inside, missed outside. Somebody hit Jeffrey Desvon hit the wrong bed.
Kellett is motoring here.
120. 125.
Great response from Kevin Painter.
Superb.
Just been broken with Kellett almost hitting a 9-darter against him. He's kicked off 140, 125 in this leg.
100.
Yeah, Painter with a good chance to break again here, and it would be his third break of the match if he can.
60.
Just the 60, fails to get to a finish, so Kellett favourite from here, but may have to do it in 6 darts. Sorry, 9.
Well, he's just having a think.
140. 160.
That's a great recovery from
It
Painter.
is looking like 6 darts for Stuart Kellett. Which way does he go here? About the 19s, yeah. Well, he went that way. Now he 12. Gets the treble. So instead of the ball, it's double 13, and he comes inside.
Kevin, you require
And
60.
Painter, 20 for tops for a 4-1 lead. Just moves slightly to the right.
Game shot
And
of
gets it,
fifth
and
leg.
Kevin Painter
Kevin Painter. 6 leg
is finishing
Kevin to throw
pretty
first.
clinically at the
Game
moment.
on.
That's a 14-darter. It's another break of throw. And Stuart Kellett, the only leg he's won, he's had to nearly hit a 9-darter.
There's another break. 4 from 8 on the doubles.
100.
He looks in the mood tonight, Kevin Painter. And there we see the darts per leg on the Rod Harrington theorem of
55.
15 being apart. He is currently 3 under. No, 5 under. 4 under.
60.
Under par.
He's well
Significantly under par.
Tell you what, it's a long interval.
Well, there you go. 101.9 overall. 111 for the first 9. 97's not too shabby, but that's going up. And up. It's another maximum.
80.
We've had 2 each, as well as a 177 for Kellett.
100.
Both men averaging 100. Good game of darts here, but Painter has just struck when it's countered, and
Oh, he's big.
that's a poor visit.
27.
And he can't afford any of those, not 4-1 down.
Painter needs to seize on this. It's on his throat.
45.
And he hasn't really, so Kellett's got away with that to some extent. Needs a big score here. Yeah, head south, that's to good effect as well. Oh, it's beautiful.
174.
Well, oh, this is going to apply some pressure. Little smirk from Kevin there.
I do love the
Sure,
Painter
you
snarl.
require 65.
Well, Kellett's gone 180, 27, 174.
Oh, he's
And
in-
now he's hit the ball when he didn't want to.
Wouldn't you just know it?
Curious leg of darts. Double 4.
61.
Not to be.
Kevin, you require
Great visit, poor
56.
visit, great visit, poor visit. And Painter for 5-1. Tops he wants. Oh, right on the wire.
Game shot
That
of
is
the
right where
sixth
it needs
leg.
to be, and that celebration will tell you what it means to Kev Painter.
He just looks very, very untroubled here. This, on the face of it, looked to be one of the matches of the day that potentially could go the distance, and at the moment it's nothing like it.
Well, if you just looked at the averages, you'd think, oh, we've got a game on. But unfortunately,
140.
Stuart Kellett's 98.5 average has been dragged down by the fact he's only at 1 in 11 of his, or 1 in 9 of his doubles, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, the averages are very, very healthy indeed, and there you see the checkout stats.
100.
If he'd finished anything like, this would be a very different game. But then,
44.
really on about Peter Hudson,
Another.
Renee Idle.
100.
Double 12.
And the John Michael match as well.
Indeed.
Against Hybrid, yeah. But Painter, in terms of his doubles visits, has been pretty much spot on.
Yeah, he's not given up many opportunities, Kevin Painter. And here's another one he finds himself with. Just a little look. And he switches down to good effect. That leaves him 130. 420s for a shot at the ball for the match. Justin Pipe, the number 16 seed, awaits the winner of this one. Painter doesn't need to go for the bullseye if he gets the treble 20. Which he's got.
Yep. Yeah, he played it safe.
Wise.
Why not, indeed? With Kellett nowhere near. So Painter will return with 3 cracks at double 16 for a 6-1 win and a meeting with Justin Pipe tomorrow in the second round. It's been a ruthless performance from Kevin Painter, and he seals it as you'd expect on the evidence of what we've seen tonight. Painter taking out the double at the first time of asking, enhancing his checkout percentages, an average of almost 102 as well. A 6-1 victory against a man who was in good form after beating Michael Smith at the UK Open, but Painter too strong, and he's more than happy to milk the applause of the crowd here at the Ballhouse Forum. Kellett goes home, Painter goes through. We'll hear from Painter in just a moment. On the way, we've got Gary Anderson's protege Chris Dobey against Ben Davis.